YouTube, what is going on today, everybody? Welcome aboard. Drunk Pilot here. Hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful today on this Sunday. We are here in Istanbul at the new airport LTFM. I downloaded some free scenery from flightsim.to. It is looking absolutely wonderful here, as my father calls me. And we're going to be flying from Istanbul to Stockholm on the Fimbit World Sunday flight. And it's gonna be, let's see, 3 hours 16 minutes at an altitude of 32,000 feet. So let's change that. 32,000 feet. We have 174 passengers aboard. We're gonna be burning about 21,000 pounds of fuel, and I'm excited. Hope you guys are. We're gonna be flying as Turkish 131. We're going to try and link up with some VATSIM controllers on the way there.
All right, this is
and I did a random wheel in between the PMDG and the Fenix, and
got our choices of PMDG,
I lost. I wanted to do the Fenix, but it gave me PMDG. So we are flying the PMDG 737-900 today
with IAE engines because I absolutely love them right now. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Come on, Phoenix. Stop, 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 stop. Ah! Ah! No! Can we do it again?
And we'll go ahead and hop on into the cockpit here in just a second as we survey this beautiful airport, which is free scenery and all the aircraft loaded in. I mean, this is free from flightsim.to. I'll post this in the video, post a link to it. You can always buy the payware if you would like, but I mean, you can't beat free. And it's a pretty good level of detail here. It's a whole lot better than the last time I flew into Turkey. I had nothing. All I had was runways, no airport. So here we are. Looks like we got some construction going on over here. Maybe a parking deck of some sort. There's a KLM 7-8. Some nice cranes. But for free scenery, it's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and find our aircraft here. Which one are we? We are at gate F-18, which I chose on purpose because I like the F-18. F5, F7, F9, F13. Here we are, F-18. This is us. Who knew? As we have an A330 taxiing behind us, let's go ahead and hop on in and get this bad boy powered up. Battery, ground power, boom and boom. And I should be able to say, let's start setting up.
Roger.
All right. Verify some things. Preliminary checks. Thrust levers idle. Speed brake up. Flaps up. Parking brake is set. Landing gear lever is down. Windshield wipers are off. Anti-collision lights, not anti-collision lights. Navigation lights are on. right, we'll go ahead and configure our overhead. Boom. Arm our emergency lights. Our first officer should do just about the rest of everything. And we can pull up our flight plan here. Temperature is 12,1020 on the altimeter. So I'll turn our AC down just a little bit. All right. Make sure we are in pre-flight. That reads us correctly. Load up my Sim Toolkit Pro. There she is. Hop back to Volanta. Make sure that there is nobody on VATSIM right now. Looks like when I get towards Sweden, we'll have a SO center. All right, pull our EFB. Apparently Doggo does not want to mess around with me. What's wrong, Doggo? She mad. All right, pull up our FMC here. Nav data is active. Good for us.
I'm out for the walk around.
Okay. I was trying to pull ATIS information, but got our IRS position. We'll go ahead and request brief route, set payload, payload set fuel, fuel is set. Select route.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi there. Just to let you know that we started fueling the aircraft. We'll let you know as soon as it's completed.
THY 131.
Roger. Ground to cockpit.
Ready to go. Load.
Go ahead.
We don't know what runway they're going to give us yet.
Fueling has been completed.
It said 17
Roger.
right on my Navigraph, but we'll see. Going to be a heck of a taxi if they give me 17 right. Just go ahead and activate that and go over to Perfinet. I'll put my zero fuel weight in there. Take a look at our flight plan. .8.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
All right, man. Sweet. 73 on the cost index. Cruise altitude is 320. Execute. And we are ready to get our clearance. Just making sure my MCP is working. Clearance delivery, Turkish 131 with information Bravo, request clearance to Stockholm.
5677, QNH 1020.
Enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt.
Cleared to Stockholm via the Ibla 4 Golf departure, runway 18, climb 9,000, expect flight level 320 10 minutes after, departure frequency 121.0, squawk 5677, altimeter 1020, Turkish 131. Oh, this ATC is gonna make me mad. Okay. Runway 18. Ibla 4 Hotel. Ibla. All right, let's go ahead and get our performance. Taxa on, takeoff flaps optimum. Port was okay. So we're gonna go take off with a temperature of 38. It's gonna put me at 98. I'm pretty heavy today, so I'm gonna keep it in climb power. Flaps 5. 156, 159, 164. Check. 4.95, 4.94, close enough. Good to go. All right.
Hello?
Hi there, Captain. All of the passengers are now on board.
We're still waiting on ground to send us up the load sheet.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up. You still have time to do the welcome announcement. That should pass some of the time.
Good morning from the cockpit.
Seatbelt sign
This is
coming
your captain
on.
Speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight to Stockholm. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 32,000 feet. We're not
Request
anticipating
ATC
any delays,
clearance.
so we hope to be underway very
Good
shortly.
morning, American
Once we push back from the
131.
stand, the cabin crew will start securing the cabin. As we head to
American
the departure runway, please make sure you're
131 is
seated
at
and
the gate
secured as
with
they
the
make their
numbers,
way around the
requesting
aircraft.
ATC clearance.
The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty
Okay,
straightforward
cleared to our
departure out of the
destination as
airport, so
filed.
nothing to
Walk code
worry
is
about
as
there.
assigned. American
The wind forecast during our cruise
131.
looks very favorable, so we expect to arrive on time at our destination, but we will of course keep you up to date
Pre-flight
should there be any
checklist.
changes. The ground crew have finished loading the
Pre-flight
aircraft,
checklist.
so if you could get
Oxygen.
yourself seated and secured, we'll be able to get going straight away.
Tested
Thank you very much for
100%.
flying with us, and I hope you enjoy
Tested
the flight.
100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 264, altimeter 1013.
Heading
Is there a 1-3?
264. Altimeter 1013. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We're starting the APU now. Stand by for ground power disconnection in a few minutes. Roger.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
We'll monitor the start up
Okay,
from down
it's
here.
going to be a
Let you know
standard
when
pushback and
anything
start off the
untoward.
beat. Taxi route will be as assigned
Roger.
by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust with an assumed temperature. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call, reject, or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, race speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue to take off, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above flaps up maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are over our maximum landing weight, so if we are able, we will hold and burn off fuel before returning to the airport. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft spec log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count, and the total souls count. Plus yourselves, of course.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
All right, you can close the doors whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll let the crew know, and we'll get closed up as soon as we can. All stations, please close doors.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Disconnect ground power. Roger. Stand by, please.
Go ahead.
Ground power has been disconnected. Roger.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat,
All right, we got clearance out of runway 18.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Clear to close.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Request pushback and start clearance.
Ground.
Turkish
American
131, request startup and pushback.
Requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, cleared to push and start. American 131.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today.
Turkish 131, ATC clearance ESA.
Why are you giving me clearance?
Detail of the 4 Foxtrot departure, runway 16 left, and then pass flight, climb to flight of 120, expect flight of 320.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
V2169 heading 174, altitude 9,000 feet.
Takeoff speeds.
V115 6 VR 159 V2164. V1 156 VR 159 V2164.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
131, ATC clearance ESA.
Start right engine.
Alpha 4 hotel departure,
Start engine 2.
and then pass flight, climb to 9,000, expect flight of 320, 10,000
around your head and tighten by pulling on the end.
Oil pressure.
Secure your own map before assisting others.
QNH 1020.
Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back.
Turkish
This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatory. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat.
130.2, Turkish 131. Turkish 131, request startup and pushback.
Turkish 131, startup and pushback approved.
Startup and pushback approved, Turkish 131.
Starter cutout.
Start left engine.
Number 2 stable.
Start left engine.
Starting engine 1. Oil pressure.
Setting flaps. Flaps 5. Turkish 131, request taxi.
Number 1 stable.
Turkish 131, request taxi. They're not going to give me taxi clearance, are you? No. All right. Flight control check. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Rudder. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Flight control check complete. Flight controls check complete. Taxi light coming on. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Recall.
Checked. Checked.
Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent. It's not
Flight
true.
control.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Good morning. American 131. Ready to taxi. Cleared to taxi. American 131.
Ooh, American.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the cabin is secure for takeoff.
Thanks.
Let me know when we're ready to take off, and I'll get the crew seated and secured.
I will.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Clear up.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Here's the fire station. Homie did really well doing this. Maliogu Dooku. Malio Gudusu. I don't know. It's really nice. Okay. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
4.9 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Runway entry procedure.
Okay, cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Ready to go.
Betcha my FS flights is gonna be all sorts of messed up. Like, bro, where are you? Because this is such a new airport. Obviously, my ATC's messed up. So, can't do anything with that. Take off. Take off.
All stations, seats for takeoff, please.
Thrust set.
Airspeed alive.
$80 knots. V1. Rotate.
E2. Positive line. Gear up.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. $400 feet.
Cabin crew, you're free to resume duties.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew.
And not yet. No thanks.
Okay.
located at each end of the cabin.
1,000 to level.
Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes the cigarettes. In just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available to you. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change will be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly. Thank you.
Although magnificent enough, this machine turned out to have some unusual powers. It kept kids mesmerized for hours.
10,000. Happy to release the cabin?
Affirmative.
Okay.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so you are now free to move around the cabin. However, for your safety, we do
1,000
recommend
to
you
level.
remain seated with your belt fastened at all times during the flight. Thank you.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. Pass and flight level 128. Autopilot on. Now.
All right, guys, enjoy the flight. I'll be back in about 3 hours.
trip 525, clear Nilug to Papa level, runway 19 right.
Nilug to Papa, 19 right, sun trip 525.
It's like I need to fix my transmit button. Push to talk. SF Center, Turkish 1312 with you.
Turkish 1312, good evening, Sweden Crown, radar contact, maintain the flight level 320.
Maintain flight level 320, Turkish 1312. Alright guys, we've got VATSIM up. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can hopefully not mess up like we did last time.
Good evening, Swedish Control, Scanner 4612, flight level 310, direct Arlanda.
Scanner 4612, go plan, Sweden Crown, radar contact, clear Delta 7 Papa level, runway 19 right.
Could you please repeat that slowly, Scanner 4612?
Scanner 4612, clear Arlanda, Delta 7 Papa level, runway 19 right.
Delta 7 Papa, runway 1808, Scanner 4612.
Negative, 19 right, 19 right.
Sounds like we're going to be getting
19 right.
19, which is fine.
Scanner 46 Charlie, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
126.655, Scanner 6 November, thank you.
Scanner 844, also contact Stockholm approach 126.655. Hey Don.
Go ahead and change this up. I put us in for the Nilu 2 November arrival, so we'll see if we get that 19er right.
Scanner 079er, Metroport Visby, wind is 080 degrees, 8 knots, it's cover okay, temperature minus 0 dew point minus 2, QNH 1021, transition level 60.
Copy the meter and unit 1021, transition level 60, sound even 079er.
Scanner 079er, descent altitude 5,000 feet.
Descent to 5,000 feet, Scanner 079er.
Skyline 7024, cleared November X-ray 552, intention RMP approach Rami 30.
Clear November X-ray 552, intention for Rami 30, Scandinavian 7024.
Skyline 94 Yankee, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
Approach 126.655, Scandinavian 94 Yankee. Tack så du ha, hej då.
Tack själv, hej då.
Suntrip 525 approaching support system.
Suntrip 525, descend to flight level 110.
Down to level 110, Suntrip 525, thank you.
Skyline 7024, when ready, descend to flight level 100.
When ready, descend flight level 100, Scandinavian 7024.
Skyline 079, descend to altitude 1,800 feet, clear LS Zulu approach Rami 21.
Descent 1,800 feet, cleared LS Zulu runway 21, Scandinavian 079.
Red Node 4064, 20 knots from Mars till and would like information.
Red Nose 4064, clear to Hammar 4 Papa level, Rami 19 right, when ready, descend to flight level 100.
Clear Hammar 4 Papa, runway 19 right, when ready down to flight level 100, Red Node 4064, thank you. Good evening, Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee, passing level 118, climbing flight level 190, inbound direct to Alabama.
Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee, good evening, speed and ground radar contact, climb to flight level 280.
Continue climb 280, Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee.
Turkish 1312, cleared Niluk to Papa level, Rami 19 right.
Cleared Nilu to Papa arrival 19 right, Turkish 1312.
Turkish 1312, thanks, correct.
All right. ESSA arrival 19 right. Nilu to Papa. No transition. Good to go there. Boom.
Got it in there. Change it in here. Bluetooth Papa. Boom.
525, contact Stockholm approach, 126.655.
Approach 126.655, some trip 55 on things that head on.
Samma, hejdå. Skeleton 4612, and ready, descent flat level 110.
Descend 110, clear for disappear.
Scandinavian 079 established 21.
Scandinavian 079, runway 21, clear to land, wind 080 degrees 8 knots.
Clear to land 21, Scandinavian 079.
Unit control 0162 into DVA flight level 400 inbound Denver.
Debord 1462, good evening, speeding control, radar contact.
Descend Speedball 162, request to leave cockpit for 15 minutes.
Debord 1462, sorry, how many minutes?
1515, can make it 10 if need be.
Debord 1462, 10 minutes is approved.
10 minutes is approved. Thank you.
Turkish 1312, when ready, descend to flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Turkish 1312. All right. Go ahead and boom.
So good evening, Scandinavian 2272 at Scandinavian Mountains Airport. Kinetic 1021, request clearance to Copenhagen.
Scandinavian 2272, good evening, speeding control, start up approach, departure runway 33, wind is 080 degrees, 4 knots, temperature minus 60.7, QNH
Looks like my self-loading cargo quit on me.
Clear to Copenhagen, Lomla 1 Lima departure, flat level 90, squawk 0257.
Jet Ferry, Lomla 1 Lima, out of 33, and it's come 90 and squawk 0257.
I have control.
Scandinavian 2272.
You have control.
Scandinavian 2272, feedback correct and startup is approved.
Startup is approved, Scandinavian 2272.
Sweden, good evening, Turkish 369 and bound to PX, climbing level 140.
Turkish 369, good evening, speeding control, radar contact, climb to flight level 360.
Climbing level 360, Turkish 369.
Turkish 369, maintain speed 290 knots or greater to climb for spacing.
Turkish 369, now 320 and conversion will be 0.79.
Turkish 369, roger. For now, maintain speed 290 knots or greater.
Okay, 290 greater, Turkish 369.
Descent checklist.
Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee, climb to flight level 380.
Landing altitude is 15.
I'm 380, Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee.
Check auto brake, level 3. Landing data.
Control, good evening, Scandinavian 29 Juliet, climb plateau 140 with you.
Minimums are 318.
Scandinavian 29 Juliet, good evening, speeding control, radar contact, climb to flight level 360, maintain speed 270 knots or less.
Climb maintain 360, keep skiing 270.
VREF 145, minimums 318 feet.
VREF 145, no
Minimum 0.7.
Approach briefing.
Speed control, good evening, Papa Hotel Mike Romeo Kilo, flight level 450.
Papa Hotel Mike Romeo Kilo, good evening, speeding control, radar contact, maintain flight level 450.
Maintain flight level 450, Hotel Mike Romeo Kilo.
Scandinavian 079, vacated up.
Scandinavian 079, taxi to stand 4 by Alpha, on ground time 3-1.
Stand 4 by Alpha, Scandinavian 079, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. for an ILS approach. Planning a flaps 40 landing. Final approach fix altitude is
Why aren't you descending, dude?
2,500 feet. Decision altitude is 318 feet. Missed approach altitude is 1,500 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Actually, I'm gonna go vertical. Completed.
Setting control for Italia, time 625 inbound, rocket.
Get 10-620, Coquin, Sweden control, radar contact. Climb to flight level 350.
Climbing to flight for 350 for 10-620.
Control to Eastern Scandinavian 1484, passing 190 eastbound Delta, Papa Bravo.
Scanner 1484, good evening, Sweden control, radar contact. Clear Delta 7 Papa level, running 19 right.
Delta 7 Papa 19 right,
Turkish 369, enable, maintain Mach decimal 78 or greater.
178 or greater, Turkish 369.
Scanner 1484, continue climb to flight level 350.
Level 350,
Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee request out of cockpit for maximum 10 minutes.
Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee, approved to advise them back.
Approved to Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee, thank you.
Scanner 200 unit, on conversion speed, maintain Mach decimal 77 or less.
Point. Please again, Mach 429 unit.
Scanner 200 unit, maintain Mach decimal 77 or less.
77 or less, conventional unit.
Scanner 7024, Metroport Arvidsjaur, wind is 260 degrees, 3 knots. It's cover okay, temperature -2, dew point -7, QNH 1020, transition level 60.
Transition level 60 and QNH 1020, Scandinavian 722. Seabird 1460 is back in the cockpit.
Seabird 1460, thanks. Scanner 4612, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
Contact Stockholm approach 126.655. Good night.
Good night. Turkish 1312, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
126.655, good night. Turkish 1312.
Good night.
Eltok. Scandinavian 4612, Stockholm approach, good evening, radar contact information, Papa, valid, ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Stockholm approach, Turkish 1312 with you, flight level 183 for 11.
Turkish 1312, Stockholm approach, good evening, radar contact information, Quebec, now valid, ILS, runway 19 right.
Information Quebec, Turkish 1312.
Information Quebec, Skinner 4612.
Scandinavian 4612, speed 270 knots, operator.
270 knots or greater, Scandinavian 4612.
Scandinavian 4612, fly heading 080, descent flight level 70.
Can you please repeat that? Scandinavian 4612.
Yeah, fly heading 080, descent flight level 70.
Fly 080.
Zero met report wind 100 degrees 9 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud broken 2,100 feet. Temperature -1. Dew point -6. QNH 1024 hectopascal. This was Orlando 8's information Quebec. Out.
Alright, we got Quebec.
Sun trip 525, turn left heading 220, cleared ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Left heading 220 and clear ILS approach 19 right on trip 55, inga problem.
Stockholm approach, Gibson Redmond 4064 with you on Hammar 4 Papa, descending through flight level 145.
Renault 4064, Stockholm approach, good evening, radar contact, information Quebec, valid, ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Information Quebec copied, and ILS approach runway 19 right, Renault 4064.
Turkish 1312, descent flight level 70, approximately 70 track miles until touchdown.
Ascending flight level 70, Turkish 1312. Not entirely sure what he said there towards the end.
Sun trip 525, contact Arlanda Tower 118, decimal 505, goodbye.
Tower 118, 505, Sun trip 55, har det bra, har det fram här då.
Hejdå. Scandinavian 4612, fly heading 070, descent 5000 feet, QNH 1024, and speed 240 knots.
Fly heading 070, descend 5000, QNH 1024, speed 240, Scandinavian 4612.
Renault 4064, speed 240 knots.
Speed 240 knots, Renault 406.
Red Nose 4064, descent flight level 70, approximately 40 track miles until touchdown.
Down to 70 Red Nose 426.
Red Nose 4064, turn right heading 200, descent 2,500 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Right 200, down to 2,500 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Prepare for landing.
Forward to 6.
Scandinavian 4612, descent 2,500 feet, speed 180 knots.
Then 2,500, speed 180, Scandinavian 4612.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information.
Scandinavian 4612, actually free speed.
Flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for
Free speed, Scandinavian 4612.
collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices.
Scandinavian 4612, turn right heading 150, cleared ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position.
Turn right heading 150, clear ILS 19 right, Scandinavian 4612.
One water, please. One water, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Sorry. I didn't realize.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright
Hi guys,
positions. Make
here
sure
are
your
the
seatbelt is
drinks.
securely fastened and all carry-on
1,000 to
luggage is
level.
stowed
Turkish 1312, fly heading 350.
Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate.
Heading 350, Turkish 1312.
Red Nose 4064, free speed, or do you want to send 240?
Keep it 240 for now.
Roger, keeping 240, Red Nose 4064.
Turkish 1312, same for you, speed 240 knots.
Speed 240, Turkish 1312.
Red Nose 4064, speed 240 knots or greater.
240 knots or greater, Red Nose 4064.
Turkish 1312, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1024, speed 240 knots or less.
Descending 5,000, QNH 1024, Turkish 1312.
Scandinavian 4612, will you be able to establish?
Pilot established 19 right, Scandinavian 4612.
Scandinavian 4612, you are 2,500 feet over the glide slope. Scandinavian 4612, Stockholm.
Scanner 4612.
Yeah, you're 2,000 feet above the glide slope. Will you be able to make it?
I think so. Scanner 4612.
Scandinavian 4612, I can be nice and give you a try. Contact tower 118.505, bye-bye.
Tower on 118.505, thank you, bye-bye.
Red nose 4064, speed 180 knots or greater until 60 ME.
1,000 to level.
180 greater to 6, red nose 4064.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thank you. Transition set altimeter 1024.
One, 0, 2, 4. Set passing 5,000. Now.
Turkish 1312, confirm QNH 1024.
1024 at 5,000. Turkish 1312.
Turkish 1312, I see you at 4,700 feet on my radar.
What?
Turkish 1312, free speed.
Say again, Turkish 1312.
Turkish 1312, free speed.
Speed 230, reducing 210.
First Turkish 1312, descend 2,500 feet.
Descending 2,500 feet, Turkish 1312.
And red nose 464 for the established pilot 19 right, 5.5 miles.
Red nose 4064, contact Alana Tower 118.505, bye.
Tower 118.505, red nose 4064, hold on.
Scandinavian 1484, Stockholm approach, good evening, radar contact information, Quebec, valid, ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Back to ILS 19 right.
Turkish 1312, turn left heading 270.
Left turn heading 270, Turkish 1312. I mean, that could be why I'm having all these altitude problems. Am I gonna have to reinstall the sim? Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
1024 set.
Turkish 1312, continue left turn heading 220, cleared ILS approach runway 19 right.
1,000 to level.
Continue turn 230, cleared ILS approach runway 19 right, Turkish 1312.
Turkish 1312, negative heading 220.
220, sorry about that, Turkish 1312.
No worries.
Traffic. $2,500.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your
Second
seats.
Scandinavian 2030 with you climbing 5,000.
Scandinavian 2030, Stockholm approach, good evening, radar contact, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, Scandinavian 2030.
Scandinavian 1484, turn left heading 080, approximately 55 track miles onto touchdown.
Left 080, Scandinavian 1.
Scandinavian 1484, descend flight level 70.
Final approach fix, height checked, missed approach altitude not set.
Scandinavian 2030, contact Sweden, control 131, decimal 130, ha det bra.
131.130, thank you so much for ATC, Scandinavian 2030.
Turkish 1312, contact tower 118, decimal 505, bye bye.
118.505, good day, thank you. Turkish 1312 on final, runway 19 right.
Turkish 1312, good evening, Arlanda Tower. Wind 100 degrees, 9 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 19 right, Turkish 1312. All right, let's do this.
Autopilot off.
Approaching.
Arlanda Tower, god kväll, finner 5 Lima Alpha, information in Quebec, request IFR clearance to Helsingfors.
Finner 5 Lima Alpha, god kväll, Arlanda Tower. Clearance to Helsinki, Tuvri 4 Romeo departure, 5,000 feet, squawk 5375, QNH 1024.
Clear to Helsinki, Tuvri 4 Romeo departure, climb 5,000 feet and squawk 5375, finner 5 Lima Alpha.
Finner 5 Lima Alpha, confirmed, QNH 1024.
And QNH 1024, finner 5 Lima Alpha.
500
Finner 5 Lima Alpha, read back correct.
400. 300.
Arlanda, Scandinavian 42 Park to 5, thank you for your service. Thanks for flying, goodbye.
Speed break up. Reversers normal.
Tower, Scandinavian 021, start and push, completed, request taxi clear. Scandinavian 031, taxi to holding point, runway 08. Taxi holding point, runway 08, 031.
60 knots.
Turkish 1312, welcome to Arlanda, taxi to stand 20.
Taxi to stand 20, Turkish 1312, thank you.
Under 8 is departure information Quebec, time 1820, runway 08 in use, arrival runway 19 right, runway 08 surface condition code 555 issues at 1332 runway 100% wet, runway chemically treated, met report wind 100 degrees 9 knots, visibility 10 kilometers, cloud broken 2,100 feet, temperature -1, dew point -6, QNH 1024 hectopascal. This was Arlanda 8 is information Quebec, out.
Stand 20.
This is Arlanda 8 is departure information Quebec,
I have no
time
idea where that is.
1820, runway 08 in use, arrival runway 19 right, runway 08 surface condition code 555 issues at 1332 runway 100% wet, runway chemically treated, met report wind 100 degrees 9 knots, visibility 10 kilometers, cloud broken 2,100 feet, temperature -1, dew point -6, QNH 1024 hectopascal. This was Arlanda 8 is information Quebec, out.
On the buses.
Okay.
This is Arlanda 8 is departure information Quebec, time 1820, runway 08 in use, arrival runway 19
What am I
right,
having right now?
runway 08 surface condition code 555 issues at 1332 runway 100% wet, runway chemically treated, met report wind 100 degrees 9 knots, visibility 10 kilometers, cloud broken 2,100 feet, temperature -1, dew point
Scandinavian 1484, turn right, heading 150, cleared ILS approach, runway 19 right.
Why did that change on me? I just did that for fun. Just for fun. I'm on 8.505.
Push approach, Scandinavian 738.
Scandinavian 031.
This next one's gonna be me.
Sorry about that, 031, we will test mode Charlie. Scandinavian 031, thank you, contact Stockholm approach 126.655, hallå? 126.655 på 031. Tack för hjälp och ha det bra.
CK, there we go.
Scandinavian 1484, good evening, Arlanda Tower, wind 100 degrees, 9 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Please land 19 right, and
I'm gonna need you to turn a little bit better for me.
Finnair 5 Lima Alpha, request taxi.
Finnair 5 Lima Alpha, taxi to holding point runway 08.
Taxi holding point runway 08, Finnair 5 Lima Alpha.
All right. We on our buses. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that flight. Of course, I parked a little bit far. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I certainly did. It was fun getting VATSIM involved. So, hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Sunday. And if you like it, like this video, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And make sure to love each other, love yourselves, and have a good one, everybody.
If I kept going, what if I don't get off tonight? What if I ride this to the edges, through the darkness to the light? Could I find you there? Could I find you there? If I slipped away. What if there's no answer?